it's me Alex, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to erase and format an HDD drive. This is a Seagate drive, and I'll be showing you how to erase it and format it for macOS. So this one is the default settings. I think it's right now formatted for Windows, so when I connect it to my Mac, it shows the demo files on it, but I cannot add anything or erase anything in macOS. I'm going to be using this drive to store my raw video files and my finished videos that I record on for YouTube. So that's all I'm doing on this drive. So I want to have a blank drive just for that, because if you saw my other video, which I'll paste the link in the iCart, I just got a new SSD to store on my iMovie library. But I want to keep that separate to just have that drive for my iMovie to not fill it up with raw video files and finished video products, and just use this drive for raw videos and finished products. So that will be like the editing drive, and this is the raw videos and finished product videos, which is a good setup to keep everything and memories even for both the drive. But before we get started, hi to anyone new here, my name is Alex Torres. I do helpful technology videos, so make sure that subscribe button is going to help my channel grow. Thank you. So let's get started with the video. So here we are at my computer setup. So things you will need is your Mac, of course, and if you have an older Mac like me that only has USB-C ports, you might need a USB-A to USB-C adapter, because this HDD drive only works via USB-A. And then of course the main drive right here. And the first thing you can do is just plug this into here if it's not already connected, which is like that. Perfect. And then we're going to connect this port into the adapter, or if you have the newer Macs, you can just plug it in directly. We're going to go ahead and plug it in, and then connect this to our Mac. And then, like I said in the beginning, this is the new SSD that I got just for my iMovie library, so I don't fill it up with raw video files and finished products videos. I don't want to add it to this drive, so to separate the memory and make sure it doesn't get filled up really quickly, I'm going to use this drive to just add the raw video files. So now let's get there. So I'm going to be using my monitor for a bigger screen, and it does already show up as a drive on my Mac, but if we click it, it's just the default documents. There's nothing here. And Seagate, there's nothing there. Registration, the dashboard, there's nothing there. The installer, but we're not going to need that. The dashboard installer and videos, but these are already the default videos that come included with the drive. So there's nothing on here, and to get info, we can go click on that, and we're going to see that it's not formatted for right now for macOS. As you can see, it says Windows, so that's why it shows up on here, but I can view the files and do stuff like that, but I cannot. Like, let's say if I want to pass a video to it, it's not going to work. So that's why we're going to format it for macOS. But just so you know, formatting for macOS is going to erase everything on the drive. So for example, if you are using stuff for it on Windows, it's going to erase all your files currently. So all these files right now, if we click on that, all of these are going to go away. So all of that's going to go away. So I'm going to start fresh. So none of this will be on here. So the first thing we're going to do is just go ahead and close if you opened the file. And then we're going to do Command Space together. And we're just going to open up Spotlight Search, and we're going to look up Disk Utility. There we go, Disk Utility. This is the app. And here's the info about the SSD on the Mac and the drive we have connected. Just the first thing you'll want to do is click on View, and make sure it's selected on Show All Devices. Yours might be on Show Only Volume. So as you can see, there's some stuff missing. We're going to click on that and make sure it says Show All Devices, so you can see some stuff showed up. So once you're on here, make sure you're selecting the external drive. So for example, this is the Seagate backup drive. So that's the one we're selecting. Make sure you are not on Macintosh HD or clicking anything in the internal. Make sure you're always on the external, because if you erase anything from the main internal, you're going to ruin the Mac, and all, of course, the OS and stuff will start failing. So don't touch any of that. Make sure you're always selecting external. So we're going to click on right here, the Seagate backup, the main one up here. And we're going to click on Erase. So we're going to click on Erase. And then you're going to give us a name. So for example, I might use this as Archive Drive. You can put iMovie Archive plus raw videos or whatever you want. This will actually change the name of this. So now this name that you're giving it will switch that. So you can see right now it just says Seagate Backup Drive. So of course, this new name I'm going to be giving it will overwrite the past ones, because we're erasing the drive with a new name. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a name real quick. I just named it Video Archive plus Raw Videos, because that will be the videos I post before editing them, and of course the finished product. And then for format, we're going to keep it on macOS Extended, this one, exactly like this. And then for scheme, make sure you're selecting GUID. For like this, so give it a custom name, make sure the format is macOS Extended, and for scheme, make sure it's GUID. So there we go. So once it's like that and you fix that, make sure to just click erase. Again, once you click erase, it's going to erase everything that was on there. So those were demo files, like videos to get started with it and the software for it. So that's all going to get erased from there. So all I'm going to do is click on erase. And it's going to go ahead and take a few seconds. It's just wiping the disk clean. So don't touch anything here on your Mac. Make sure your Mac stays awake during this process. And do not unplug the HDD drive at all. Oh, and there we go. As you can see, it finished. As you can see, I already created video archive and raw videos. Perfect. That's the name I gave it. So I'm going to click on done. Perfect. So now it's right there. From here, we can just go ahead and quit disk utility. And as you can see, it already showed up. I'm going to drag it over. It already showed up here on my Mac. As you can see, the name changed and the old one that was right there disappeared. So now if I click on that, it's blank. There's nothing there anymore. And I'm going to actually be moving a file right now from that past video I said on the Samsung SSD video. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that one to my Mac as well to transfer the raw video files, my thumbnail and all that to this drive to erase it from that one. I just kept it on that drive for now because I did not have this one ready. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this SSD to my Mac. So you're going to see two drives up here on Finder. There it goes. As you can see, here is the iMovie one. And here is the iMovie video SSD that I was talking about. I'm actually going to go ahead and open up a new Finder window so I can keep this one open for now. I'm going to drag it over. So this one I'm going to go ahead and open up the video archive plus raw video files. And I'm going to move this over. And in here I already have my raw video files and my thumbnail. As you can see, here's the thumbnail I used for that video. So it's already there. So all I'm going to do, instead of dragging it one by one, because I want to keep the name, all I'm going to do is just click on it and drag it over to this SSD. And there we go. And as you can see, it's going to go ahead and start passing. I'm going to go ahead and, as you can see, this is about 4 minutes. It's 22 gigabytes actually for all those video files. So from here, just let it run. It's going to create a copy to our new HDD drive, and I could erase it from my old SSD. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and show you once it's finished. And then there we go. As you can see, it just finished. It now appears here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up here. This is the SSD. And I'm going to open it up on here just to confirm it's all there. I'm actually going to go ahead and play the video just a few seconds to confirm, of course, that now it's playing off of the HDD drive. And just to confirm, it is playing. F18. And we're going to click on erase. So perfect. Once it plays like that for a few seconds, that means everything worked correctly. I could also open the thumbnail. Where did it go? Right here. Oh, it actually opened it on my main desktop. But as you can see, there it is. It's working now. And all of those files are now on the HDD drive. And that's pretty much it. That's how to format your Seagate HDD drive to work with macOS. And now export your videos, your photos, or stuff like that here with macOS. So again, like I did say, this does permanently erase everything that was on it before. So as you can see, those demo files are gone now. But I was able to successfully pass my raw video files and my finished video on here on this HDD drive. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye!